Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, party people. We're here. Sacred Spaces. Great, 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 great. Hang out with me for a moment. We haven't gotten started, but we're going to crack it open. We're going to get the whole thing started. So, hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, King. Hello. We're going to be talking about chosen ones. I'm going to be talking about light workers, which I got to give you some more information in terms of when people say chosen ones and when they say light workers. There's a difference. A lot of people are teaching chosen one teachings, which is great. We all need everyone to get into that. We are light workers, so we've made the choice. After we're the next phase after a chosen one has made a choice. That's what we are. We're the next phase after a chosen one has made a choice. Light workers are the next step. That's when you get into what type of chosen one. Now, light workers again is another blanket too, like the chosen ones. So you can be a light worker and you can work in healing. I'm a healer, but I'm a light worker. Means I work for the light and I work with all religions. I work for the light and for the oneness. Do we have a religion? No. The religion is God. It's the universe. That's what the religion is. So, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Jovi, I just need to know that if y'all guys can hear me because I always have to check. Can you? Hey, Jovi. Hey, thank you. Hey, can you hear me? Can hear you perfectly. Good. Great. So I can go on because I have a lot to probably share. And if you're new to my live, in the middle of this, we'll turn this into an intuitive gallery. So this is a teaching hangout because in about a moment, we're going to turn this into an intuitive gallery and the whole thing is going to change. So if you can hang out with me, trust me, you're going to see some really good things. You're going to have some breakthroughs. You're going to be able to ask me questions. But you're going to need to go live to do it. And you're going to see how I work with other people who are live who've never met me. This is how this goes. Right now we're talking about light workers. Light workers, I'm a light worker. There are many light workers. And we are the next, we are a chosen one's choice. You're chosen, but then you make a choice. And when you make that choice, then you become a light worker. Now, not all chosen ones are light workers. But to me, once the chosen ones realize what they're here for, they go at it and then they become a light worker. So they're no longer talking as a chosen one. They're no longer talking as a chosen one. Oh, okay. So what I was saying was, so we are the next step. You're a chosen one, but you haven't made the choice. You've been given a life as a chosen one. So you're learning what it is to be a chosen one. Once you finish learning or you get enough learning about the chosen one, you make a choice as to what you want to do with it. And so many of us have made the choice to be healers. I mean, me in my world. I mean, other chosen ones have made different choices. But in my world, who be healers to open up businesses of healing and to work with the oneness, meaning to work with all humanity, and to work in a healing frequency. And so that opens up. That's what's when you become a light worker. And you speak differently. Kind of like between the light and the darkness. No. Kind of like working pure light. That's what I mean. That's why we're a light worker. We work the light. Wherever that light is, we're going to work it and magnify it more. Yeah. So that's why we are light workers. And you can look it up. There's millions of us. I think people are now who are chosen. We didn't have that word when we started out. We had light worker, and so when the chosen one's word started to kind of come into the mainstream, we understood it more than any other. But we understood it was a phase. and we understood there was this collective phase and there was the healing phase. When chosen ones realize they're chosen, it's because they need to be healed. Some, you have some trauma. You believe we have light workers in the music industry working the light? Yes, of course. There are light workers everywhere. There are light workers everywhere. You'll be surprised. Yeah, we do. We've always the music industry was not created as the music is sound therapy. It was ceremonial. So sometimes by working with a light worker, we are able to kind of tell you what these therapies transformed into when they were commercialized. It says, I find it so isolating and painful. It doesn't have to be. And here's another thing. It's a powerful. See, the thing about light workers, we speak of chosen ones in a more powerful way because we've been through it. We've made the choice. And so a lot of this information is out. Sometimes it doesn't filter out the experience. It just tells you the emotion of it. And it doesn't tell you the full experience of why you're having this emotion. And so people just get stuck on the emotion. They don't speak to people and say, hey, we can't be the only humans going through this. Were there others that have gone through this that we are not in contact with? Because this is intense for chosen ones. Well, there are. There are. That's part of the chosen one's path, is to seek out other chosen ones. Okay, so you said you're still black creator. You're still, you know what? Okay, we're getting ready to get on. That's what we're getting ready to get on. Okay, you're not there yet. So let me answer the black creator. Still learning, wait a minute. Still learning to decipher angel numbers and synchronicity. Okay, so when you go to my page, you're going to see an angel number, but it's actually an ascension number. And the synchronicity goes with dreams and the times of the number. So please go back to my page and take a look at that. The Black Creator, you'll see more. What gift do you see, Tyra? You'd have to go live with me, and we can do that definitely. I'm glad to have found this community. I'm glad you are with us too. I'm warning you guys classified as silver, the stock market. I'm warning you gold is classified as silver. The stock market is going to crash. Okay? Is there anything good about that? Actually, that is good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the good. Thank you for that. Yeah, that needs to happen. Great. Fantastic. You see how everything's inverted? Everything that should evoke fear evokes happiness. When can I go live with you? Let's see. Can you? I think I just saw you. There you go. Boom. Yeah, okay. At the bottom of the screen. Yep. Thank you, April. Thank you. Um, I'm inviting people live. Tyra, you asked me and I invited you. Um, you're welcome. Thank you, eBay. You're welcome too. Thank you. Stay by. I'm walking out of work. I'm walking out. Okay. I feel there's a shift. Yes, there is a shift. Well, there was a shift and now there's a movement. And that's why I'm like, you guys can kind of hang out with light workers because not that we know it all. I'm not saying that at all, but you need to get with someone who is not talking all the time, telling you. Da, 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 da. If they need to show you a video of them doing it, because you need experience now. You don't need someone telling you. Oh, the shift is out. They said no, 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 mm-mm. No, 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 no. Because you can be used to add fear to the planet, and you are big. You're not, you're huge. You have a huge energy field. You're chosen people. So, yes. It says, I believe hidden information is coming to the surface to social media. Yes. 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 Yeah. You're right. It sure is. You're right. You're right. Okay. We have sacred places. Hello. Hey, do you remember? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Sonny.
You know me, right?
Yeah, I believe I do.
Yeah, about a year ago at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly at this time. About a year ago, New Year's, we spent New Year's Eve together, didn't we?
Um, yes, we did.
All right.
At one of
Okay.
your events, right?
All right. So, hello. How are
Yeah.
you? Yes.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey,
I've
okay.
been
That's what I'm
looking for
waiting on.
you.
Like, you know
I've
me.
been looking for you.
Yeah, I'm like, you know me. We last year we partied together. I had
Yeah.
guys. I had an event. It was a spiritual healing event, and uh, you guys booked on, and we had a great time. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, so yes, so I was just want to let everybody know I do know you. So come
Yes,
on.
you do. Yes, you do. We got to talk.
Yeah,
There was a reason why I came on here. We definitely got to talk.
right. So I'm like, wait a minute. You were like, hey, my name is. I'm like, hey, you know me. We was just hanging. I
Yeah,
ain't seen you since then. So
I
I
know.
so
I missed you in when we were down in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Jazz said she saw you, but I didn't see you.
you didn't get to see me. Oh,
No.
see, we're gonna have to get Hawk and Saw together on. You're gonna have to come on one of my retreats up there, so
Okay.
you can hang out with me because we have a good time.
Okay.
Okay, okay, baby. What's your question, or do you have a question?
Oh, I didn't have one. Not at this moment. I was just
Okay,
basically looking because, just like you, I work on the light side. I
okay,
know there's a yin and a yang to it all,
right.
but
Well, let me give you a message.
okay.
Okay, and you can point it. You can tell me where you want it. Do you want it in business? Do you want it in like your spirit world? Do you want it? Where do you want me to point this message at? What part of your life?
Send it to my business side.
Okay. All right. You're flying too low,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nobody. I say this with the most love because I do it too. It
Okay.
ain't nobody fault but your own.
I knew it.
Yeah, it ain't nobody fault but your own. So you just have to, and it is not really your fault. You are at the. This is where you stretch. This is where you stretch. This is where you take your product
Hmm.
and you put it in another demographic.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes you to stretch. And that demographic has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in the demographic.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, you're giving them too much product at one time.
Okay.
It's overwhelming
Okay.
because your products are energy. So they're not regular products. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you know what I mean. So sometimes, and I learned this when I was working big expos,
Mm-hmm.
that I would just bring out like two or three major products and then let them like have a table to the back and
Mm-hmm.
then open it up. You know,
Okay.
so they walk, they're like, oh, there's more stuff because your products are so energetically. And here's another thing: hire someone to sell your products.
Mm-hmm.
Hire someone,
Okay.
and let that someone not be in your demographic.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did we do that?
I got that.
Okay.
I
Well,
receive it.
good. Well, we need. Are you still in Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be at the lake this weekend for New Year's Eve. So stay close, just in case you're around. Since we did last New Year's Eve we partied. I was in the tux and everything. This
Right.
New Year's Eve I'm going a whole different way. I'm sitting my ass down somewhere
Okay.
and being grateful and thankful.
Yes.
So if you want to join me, just stay close. You know where I work at, so you know what we do out there. And you just come on in, just grab your blanket, sit down, and be grateful for what came and what is about to come.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you soon and I'll see you soon. Don't let another year go by either.
I won't. I've been
Okay.
looking for you. I
Okay.
guess I just should have came over. I will
There
come
you go,
over.
baby. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye
Talk
bye.
to you soon.
Guessing they perfectly match the way of the launch.
Okay. Okay. So, hello. We have Tyra Higgins.
Hey, how are you?
Yes. Hi, I'm fine. How are
That's
you?
good
How
to
are you?
hear. I'm doing well. I can't complain.
Okay. Is this your first time seeing me
This
or
is my
knowing?
first time, but energy knows energy. So
Okay.
I was
Great.
very
Great. Great. Great.
drawn.
Great.
So I was
Great.
like, let me make sure that I get to talk to him before the end of the live.
Great. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Yes.
Okay. So, when you finish this live, I want you to go and check me out too. So I
Okay,
want you
I
to go to
definitely
my
will. I definitely
okay.
will.
So you'll know what I'm saying and the purpose. It'll unfold more.
Okay, okay,
So since this is your first time seeing me, I always offer where I can give you a message or you can ask me a question.
okay.
So you can either ask me a question that's something that you want to know about yourself. I don't do the love here because again, it'll take me a while and I don't have that much time.
Right.
But if you wanted me to just open up and tell you what I see, then that can happen too. And then you can book a session with me right through my link tree. So all this is
Okay.
good.
I would love for you to just tell me what you see, anything.
Okay.
Anything that you get.
Okay. Um, I see you should follow your intuition and your gut more, a lot more throughout the day. I see that you're confirming, but you're not following.
Okay.
You confirm that you have intuition and you've seen everything, but you're not understanding that that's a guide.
Okay.
Okay? So you might see something spiritual happen, or you might feel something or sense something, and you might say, oh, I sensed the same thing and it happened. Oh my gosh, I felt this lady, or I felt this something. But I'm now telling you there's another part to that
Okay.
that you're missing. And that is once you realize when you sense it like you, because you're smart, but you're distracted. That's what's
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
You need to quiet down as you're receiving the spiritual information.
Okay.
And then you need to work it by talking to it. Like, why did you show me that? Because the spirit world is not going to give it to you all. You have to interact with it.
Right. It's like a give and take, a give and take.
Right. And the more you start communicating, interacting with it, the more it opens up because it has to answer your question. So your DNA, in your DNA, you have people who have made commitments to helping people. They've made it, and it's in your DNA. And so
Okay.
you will help people naturally. It won't be something that is hard for you to do. It'll be hard for you not to do, which is
Right.
hard,
Right.
right?
Right.
It's hard. So we get that. We get
Yeah,
that's
we
what I'm
do. We
like.
see that. We get
Yeah,
that.
we get that. So that's what I'm saying. When you start to receive this, quiet down. There's something. It's not confirming anymore. It's direction. It's the type of people that attach to your energy, resonate with. And here's another thing, and you probably need to book a session with me. I'm going to go past your human DNA because
Okay.
I need to,
Okay.
so that you understand that that frequency is not on every human. Sometimes there is a need for you to help someone and you're talking to them on their human side
Okay.
and their need is not on their human side. Okay, so let me give you a case in point. Let me give you a situation because a lot of people need to know this.
Okay.
There are people who get in a rut and no one understands why they're in a rut. They'll be like, I'm doing everything, I'm working well, and they're like, and people are like, well, we're trying to help you, trying to motivate you, and the person's motivated enough to make like change,
Right.
and no one recognizes that this person is bright and gifted, but this person has a DNA that is not human, and it is on a path
Mm.
to learn something that's not human. And so looking at it human, it looks like it's not doing anything. But if you ask that person what it's doing throughout the day, meditating and doing things, you realize the spirit part, the galactic part of this person is
Right.
doing a lot.
Right, because I sometimes I'm able, and this is just me exposing myself a little bit, but sometimes I'm able to see a person's soul or their spirit before I see their physical physique.
Right.
It's
Right.
almost like they become naked.
Right. Because
Mm,
you see them through their essence, their etheric body.
right.
But you also, well, I'm going to tell you now to push. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Because they're still connected. You're still seeing they're connected to humanness.
Okay.
You haven't pushed past to realize that there was another civilization here. Human beings evolved out of other beings.
Hmm.
And some of us, because of the awakening process, have active DNA from those beings. And it's waking us up because
Hmm.
it doesn't have the human drama. It
Hmm.
does it wasn't it we're fighting the human condition, and our galactic DNA never was attached to it. Now it doesn't mean it makes it simple for us.
Hmm.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Just because sometimes you can have all the answers, and the answers to the questions are the test.
True. It's just about how you see it. How do you dissect it?
Right. The process
Yeah.
is
Hmm.
the test. You can have the answers and you can answer it, but you don't know how to put it together. You have no idea what this means to you. So you need that experience. And so I say that to you in a higher level for
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
so that it will give you a little peace. When you have a session with me, you need to record me.
Okay.
There's light language that I speak. There's languages that I speak that are not human, but your galactic DNA almost needs to have someone speak the language for you to understand that you've been speaking this language anyway.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
And so you can't, so that's why I said when it does, and when I do it, you'll say, oh, that's what, and it'll trigger it in you. But I will just push it and say, I'm speaking this language for a purpose,
Right.
for a purpose. And
And speaking to the inner me.
right. And that
But
enemy needs,
I do have a question, but I could pay you if I need to. I don't mind sending anything over.
okay.
Um, I have if you might see it, but you might not. I have like a situation where someone was trying to steal my identity,
Hmm.
and I have went forth legally about it. Do
Hmm.
you see that I will come out on top with it?
Okay, we're going to take a step back. Yeah,
Okay.
because you have to, all of the things that are happening to you,
Right.
they are not on surface value.
Okay.
They could have been stealing your car, but they chose to steal your identity. Check.
Right. Right. Check. Check.
Right.
Checkmate. Literally.
Right. Right. Checkmate. Wait, you're trying to steal who I am. I
Right.
am that valuable.
Come on
That's
now.
what I'm saying. That someone would try to be me.
Come on. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who am I if someone's trying to be me? Because everything that's happening, it's happening on the third dimension, it's happening on the fourth dimension, it's happening on the fifth dimension. Now, on the fifth and sixth dimension, it doesn't look like someone's trying to steal your identity.
Okay.
It doesn't look like they're like no one's trying to steal her identity. There is another version of her somewhere else too.
Hmm.
There's another version of
You're
her.
gonna make me do my homework.
Yes. So that's what I mean. Like when you take readings with me, I'm like, no, we're gonna crack it wide open.
Cause
Cause
not let's just look at stuff on a table, on a
no,
desk. Let's
no,
look at it from a different perspective
because guess what? It'll come right back around again until you get it.
until I get it. Yep.
Till you get it. So um, when you book a session with me, you bring that, and I'm going to give you something right now. You don't have to answer it, but I know you're seeing sequential numbers. I
I
know you're
am.
seeing 111s and the 444s and the 333s. I know you're seeing
Oh my
that.
gosh. What the hell? I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead, because I know you're seeing it. I know you're seeing it, and I want to let you know right now. We're going to talk about that because that part you need to understand. It'll tie in more. But so when you start to um, work with me, you walk with me. People walk with me, and they're on here. People who have done that, they walk with me. They are triggered. I have a unique gift, and it explodes when people come into contact with it. It's just what it's. I'm a vessel for it, so a lot of people think that I'm doing it. I'm not doing it.
Got you, and it's not you. You spoke to me in a way, but you're like I told you, your energy spoke to me when I saw you. I said I have to stop. I've never seen this man before. I have never came across his live before, but I have to stop. It was almost like my spirit was like, stop right here. We got to make a pause.
Yes, because who I'm supposed to see, I'm supposed to see.
Right.
And I make no qualms about it. That's why I'm opening up this on TikTok, because I'm supposed to meet a certain group of people here.
True.
They're supposed to know I exist. Not me, the person, the energy exists.
Right.
And
Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you for what you have given me because it has given me such like it's almost like my the center of my head has just like exploded like, oh my God, And I'm definitely gonna book something right now. So I hope you got something available ASAP
okay, well,
because
go
it's
to my
just
website
amazing.
and
Oh my gosh.
yes, go to my website. I already kind of said it in the future, and I told you what you needed to bring to this session because I already see what's going to occur. And we did this. This is what we needed to do. And we got this connected. So we got connected. This is what we needed to do. This is what needed to happen. And tonight you will, uh, you're getting ready to get hit with a lot of energy because I'm a Cancer and it's a Cancer moon. So hold on. Hold on.
I'm hold on. I'm a Leo because I'm coming with a lot of passion.
Well, then double hold on. So here it comes. Sometimes you can see you'll understand when you book the set. You'll say, "I see what you were saying." I kind of because you're gonna.
Yeah, because we could.
Yeah.
I mean, this has not been long, and I have connected. It's almost like it just has connected in a whole circle, full circle for me.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Yes. And what I'm doing, you will do for others too. This
Are you?
experience that I have, you will do this in your way, but they will get the same feeling
Oh my God.
that you're
Why did they
getting.
resonate with me? Oh my God.
So that's why you're experiencing, because I'm going to say, no, they're going to get it, but you have to feel it first. But yes, that's what it is. It's a form of communication that goes past words. It's pure energy. It's pure energy. It has no words to it. We get the job done and we move on.
And
And
this
we
is
love
just crazy because like it's like everybody's been pouring into me. People I don't even know, and they just been telling me, "You still have such a good heart. You still have such a heart of gold. You're just you're almost out of this world. Almost like oh." Not thinking that it was really it was there. It was right here.
Right. So you have it. And I want to thank you for being a Leo this lifetime because you're going to need to have the courage of a lioness right now.
Okay.
So you are going to need to have that courage right about now. And this starts now.
Okay.
Because the more you know, the more you show.
Come on now.
Even though you don't want to show it.
Got to. It's not.
It's
Don't
going to
have a
come
choice.
out of you. It's going to come out because the more you know, the more you show. So when you know something, you show up in the room, people know you know something, the vibration. And sometimes what you know is not always what you want to show, but you don't have a choice.
Right. Because
So,
they see it before they see you.
right,
Yeah.
right. And so sometimes you need people like me to navigate that experience for you, to tell you, listen, this is spirit. This is a bit of a war. Like we are in the dredges right now. So this is not the lollipops and butterfly type of time that they tell
Right.
you. This is push this negative energy back.
Out the way. Let's alchemize that. Let's transition that.
Let's do that. And all of us, let's do it. Stop running away. Stop whining. Stop doing all that. Stand right up there and be like, you know what? I'm gonna stand right up in this room.
Like stand on your feet, stand 10 toes down with everybody that's
Tell them,
behind
y'all
you
gonna
as
hate me
well.
till you love me.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hate me till you love me in this room. And that's why I say to people, oh no, well you don't I always tell people you got it wrong. You're gonna hate me till you love me in this room. I don't care if I'm in this room for 15 minutes, you're gonna love the very thing because I am gonna spray nothing but positivity all through this
That's
room.
it. You're not gonna have a choice.
Right, you don't have a choice with this. This is the movement. The movement is love. It's no longer hate. The movement is love.
Goodness.
So I'm not running away from your inner child. And here's another thing. Light workers need to stop running away from other people's inner child.
Okay. You know what? That was a word for me because I sort of distance myself when I come around certain energetic fields because I want to be more protective. I want to be more shielded. But what I have to understand is no matter what room you're in, as long as you're on your frequency and the one that you want to be on, no
Right.
one can come in between that or change that.
Right. Because we give up our energy. And here's another thing. You're not going to win every day.
Okay.
It's not a race. It's a movement.
All right.
You're not going to win every day. There'll be times when you lose and it'll be like, I lose. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I just lost that battle. And that's okay because there's a dude behind me that his work is now easier because I did something in here. You know, I don't
Yeah.
need to win every battle. Sometimes I just need to show up. And
That's
I'm
it.
not battling anybody either, too. What I'm doing is I'm being me in a world resistance to me. But I'm not battling. I'm not trying to make you be more loving. I want you to be. And if you walk toward me, you're going to get some on you. But I'm not running around on street corners telling you to love everybody because I'm not a pastor. I'm a healer.
Right. There's a total difference.
Right. It's a total difference. So I'm not trying to win your soul, and you do what you need to do. You worship. As long as it's a good God and you ain't hurt nobody, I know I could see who you are before you tell me who you worship.
Right. Because energy speaks.
Right. So that's the part. That's what we're infusing so that no one has a title. I'm a light worker. I say I'm a light worker. People say, well, you have all these other titles you can go by. I said, I can, but I won't. I will not go by that title. I will go by as light worker because I'm evolving and those titles are restricting to me. They are who I used to be, and I needed to do that. I needed to have those titles for the time I had those titles. But we're at the time right now that titles mean nothing. If you can't do what you say you can do, then you're getting ready to be taken down.
Right.
I do what I say I can do. I film all my work for that because God told me, it was like, listen, we're not talking about people because there's going to be a time where people are going to need to help and they're going to follow people who talked but didn't walk.
Right. And you need the people that's going to walk and fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And know how to do it. And know how to do it while keeping yourself healthy. You know.
I think that's really what I have been learning. Even though you may be going through the storm, it may be raining. You need to steadfast and keep you.
Right. Right. And be courageous in that. Be courageous in that. Because you have to break the matrix in a sense. Like you have to walk into places that need you. You know, like they need you there. And you have to light up the place. And here's another thing. Sometimes you need to walk into good places for you to be recharged. You know. And you need to have that. You need to, before you do, I always tell people before they do any part of this work, find your recharging station. Don't look for it when you need it because you may not have enough energy. And so I teach people how to recharge in nature by the city parks, by trees, and they get to recharge and they move on because this world is depleting of light people. If you have a high frequency, it's the number one currency right now. It's worth more than gold. It's worth.
I believe that because you can attract.
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch it because it'll be depleted. Because that's when you get the people who are they call them energy vampires, but what they are is that their frequency's too low.
Yeah, and then they see you vibrating so high, so they're like, "What do I need to? I gotta say something to her. I gotta do something to her. I gotta take her down. I can't, you know."
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they do all of those things, and so, but not. I want to tell you this: some of them are just dimly lit people. They're not energy vampires. Energy vampires slightly have an intention. There are light workers who are dimly lit, meaning haven't brightened themselves up yet. They're probably in a place with a lot of dark people. And so they use that as a survival instinct. They know you're light, they're light too, but they don't have as much light as you. And you have to, as you walk in this walk, you have to understand who's a dimly lit light worker and who's an energy vampire.
And know the difference. Don't be confused.
Don't be confused. That's why you tap into yourself. Because you'll know it as soon as you feel like you'll know someone's intention is to pull your energy, and you'll know that someone's around you who's pulling your energy, but is not really aware that that's what they're doing.
Right.
Right. They're
Right.
not
Right.
walking around aware of it, and you know it because they're dripping all over everything.
Right. And
So,
it seems like, okay, you can't get enough from me, so you moving over here. Or they just
right,
like a hot potato, keep moving, keep moving,
right,
keep moving.
right, because they have a hole in them. They keep
Yeah.
losing light, and they have a hole in them. And here's another thing: you don't save everyone. We all have to save each other. So, if you don't finish the job, trust me, they will be in another place. They will be someone else will help them as well, because what happens is that when we transition out of religion, it takes us a moment to realize that it takes us a while to realize that we work in a bigger framework than our church.
Mm-hmm.
So these are souls. They're
Because we
not
were
getting
so
saved in church. They're not.
trained to be a certain way, trained
Right,
to
right,
attack this, certain situation. And
right.
it became a time to me, and I'm not just telling you my business, but I was in church and heavy, and my faith is still strong. My faith is real strong.
Hmm.
But I had to step away because a lot of the stuff that I was drawn to as it pertains to protection, amplifying, ascension, it
Yes,
wasn't to the same standard. It wouldn't have
yes,
been looked at as, okay, that's fine. It would have been
yes,
looked at, no, that's demonic. You know.
yes,
So I
yes,
had to go study for self, know for
yes,
self.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
And we are understanding your transition. And here's the other part. Okay, so let me give you the other part of that so we
Okay.
can know.
Okay.
Um, the part of this is, as a light worker, in my experience, it has been my Christian upbringing that has saved me from many of darker night. I watched light workers not be grounded in
Hmm.
something and not really survive the battle completely. They had to go and repair.
Right.
But one thing about I will always say about my grandmother and my people, you know, prayer warriors are kind of different now. These are new prayer warriors, and you're much younger than me. So when I was young, prayer warriors rocked your house. Like they went into the kitchen, they got demons out of people in the bedroom. It was not no joke. They showed up.
Right.
They showed up. And so I say that when I'm in certain situations, and you might be as well, I'm not going to say this is all, lollipops and butterflies. You might be in a situation where you have to defend yourself. You have to spiritually defend yourself. It's part of the test. It's not meant to kill you. It's not meant to maim you. It's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to confirm the power of you. It's meant for you because sometimes all of this is fear. Okay? All of this, the darkness is fear. It's no real. They fear. But we're programmed for fear so much they know how to play the numbers. They know how to play the broken. Yeah. And when you realize that, like I said recently on one of my lives, you go boo back to a ghost, it'll run.
Mm. True.
It'll run. You're like, oh, you gave me a nightmare. Like when I used to do it, I know I'm sharing a lot now right now. I used to have these nightmares, and I just one day said, you know what? It's over right now. The nightmares is over, and I had a nightmare, and I was angry, and it was so real. It was like I had a real fight. I got jumped. It was like a real, you know how you have those real dreams where it's like I
Right.
almost forgot
Right.
that I was in a
In a
dream. It
dream.
went
Yeah.
on that long, and when I woke up, I was so angry. I put both my hands on my head, and I said, I'm going back in. And I fell back to sleep, and I went back in, and I handled my business. Ain't heard from them yet after that.
Because it's true what they really do say. It's mind over matter, no
That's
matter
right.
what dimension you in.
No matter what dimension you in, you got that right. It's mind over matter. And I'll say this, the hole they crawl through to come to me is the hole I crawl through to get to them.
To get to them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm saying
understand
that,
you. Get
right.
you.
So in the future, I will tell you that And as you progress, you'll realize that your root is really rootful. Like that part of you, that lion in you,
Right.
is coming from the fire of the Holy Spirit in the church.
I believe you on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming from the Holy Spirit. That wasn't in the church, it was nurtured in the church.
True.
It was nurtured, but it was already on the planet. It's everywhere. So I gotta go.
Okay.
Um,
It's there. But I appreciate you for talking to me as long as you did. You don't understand how many jewels you dropped on me.
thank
So
you. Thank
I,
you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you for that. And I'm about to go book my reading right now.
Go on, book your reading, and
I
I'll be
will.
talking to you soon. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye. Okay. I think I got someone who wanted. Oh, Sherry. Sherry, and I'm inviting. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Sherry. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Good, good. So is this your first time? Have you heard of me or?
Nope, never heard of you, and this is actually my first time speaking on TikTok.
Okay. Well,
So,
what made you come through? I'm curious. What made you stop by?
well, I've been just scrolling through and it hit my live, and if I was moved by some of the things that you were saying about, giving love and being able to like read people and see into people to encourage them. That's something that I've been doing for a
Okay.
while now, and just
Okay.
trying to be a light to everyone that I'm with. And I
Okay.
even believe just making eye contact and smiling is still raising that other person's vibration,
Okay. Great.
you
Now I'm going
know?
to give you a message. I'm going to give you a message. Okay.
Okay.
Yellow is a, oh, you do have it. Yellow is a very good color for you.
Okay.
Yellow, it's a form of communication, but it makes you vibrate higher.
Okay.
People get your spirit when they see you in yellow. You don't have to
Mm,
talk as much. Okay. So when you're out somewhere, and it doesn't mean you don't have to be head to toe in yellow. You just
right.
have to be,
Okay.
have a certain amount of yellow on. And I would put it in your logos. I would put it in, oh, I opened
Hmm.
up a door for you. Hey, this healing thing that you're on at
Yeah.
some point becomes more than just a side thing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But where you are right now, it's kind of, you're good at it because you're good at it. Okay. That's
Hmm.
all I'm going to say. You're good at it because you're really good at it. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. It will. But I think I gave you enough to play with and
Yeah.
see if that works. And hang out with me. Go to my links, and I'm here. Okay.
I will. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I appreciate you too, Sherry. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye bye.
Okay. Someone said that they wanted to go start seed shining. Uh, Starseed Shining, I can't seem to put you on because I think you have to have at least 200 followers to go live with me. Sacred Flame, yeah, that's what light workers do. That's exactly what we do. That's exactly what we do. So, I got some people who I'm just going to invite that I don't know. I have King Divine, and he and I have been hanging out. Lita's back here. So I'm just going to say some of the people that I know. We got KC back here. We got Tequila Thomas back here as well. So I just want to say hi to you guys. I think we have Pamela. She looks familiar too, but I don't know. So I'm going to start to invite some of the people who haven't. Right with a okay, we got someone. Hello,
Hello,
hello. It's right with a what? I can't get to all of it. With it,
Ashley Nicole.
Ashley Nicole. Okay, Ashley Nicole. Hi, Ashley, how are you? And have you been with me before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, have you heard any? Have you heard me? Heard any part of this live, or you just arrived?
I just arrived.
Okay. Um, you're on it into. You know what, Ashley? Hang out for a moment and come back on because I'm getting ready to do something. I have a funny feeling you need for me to. Like you need to watch me do this and then you get back on because I know you have a question, but right now if we go through it, you probably won't ask it, and I think you need to ask it of me. So let me take care of a couple of people, but listen, and
Okay.
then when a question arises, you just pop back in and be like, Lawrence, I got the question, and then I'll answer it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, pretty lady T,
Yes.
how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. 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 So, it's your first time here, or have you
This
been here?
this is actually my second time seeing you. The first time you requested me, I was a little scared because I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. So
Okay.
so
Fair
I
enough.
was just cautious, but I've been watching for the last 15 minutes now. So yeah.
Okay. Good. 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 So, do you have a question for me about
Um
something?
just just basically what do you see
Okay.
pertaining to me? Yeah.
Okay. Um, you're looking for passion.
Mhm.
You everything's okay enough. It's okay enough.
Mhm.
But you're not passionate about anything.
No, I'm not.
You're not. And that
Mhm.
is not you the passion that there's a trip you need to take, a journey that you need to take. Your passion is outside of your environment. That's why. It's not in the location you're in.
Mhm.
It's outside of the environment. When you book a session with me, where are you living right now? Where are you
I
living?
am in Georgia,
Okay. It's not
Southwest
in,
Georgia.
it ain't in Georgia. It's in the Midwest. It's like from Texas on,
Mhm.
Colorado, some of those. It's like a place where where's your mom's people from?
Um, they are super country. I want to say they are, oh my God, they're from Georgia as well, but it's like deep in the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good
You
country
know,
girl.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Um, I can't say everything. I can't. That's why I'm skipping because I'm trying to find a place so that all of it you need for me to tell it to you. You need for me to say it to you. All of it. It's probably going to confirm a lot of things, but right now I don't. I'm getting an indication not to open up all of that right now. I'll open up a little bit for you, so maybe, and you can probably do the work yourself too. Um, you got some magic on you, okay?
Mhm.
It comes from them people out in the country.
Mhm.
Um, it's different on you because of your dad. So it made it different.
Mhm.
It's a little bit, you use it, but you use it corporately.
Mm.
See?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it's a corporate thing. It's done a little different, but you always have to go to the source eventually so that you can get the root of it, the knowledge of it.
Mhm.
Okay? Um, you got a son?
I do.
Mm-hmm. He's got the gift. You know that?
He's different. He's very laid back, mild mannered, good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
He studies everybody.
He does.
Right, because he's got a gift. It's like an old man sitting in your house.
Mhm. My
Yeah.
dad.
Mm-hmm. There
He
you
was
go.
raised by my dad. Yeah. Yep. He has my dad's temperament.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So when I said that you have your mother's, it's the people you have part of your mother's. You have the gift from the South, but your dad made it different.
Mhm.
You're not seeing something. You're looking at it, but you ain't seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can tell the story. You could say, yeah, this, but you're not getting what that means on you, what that did to you. Don't you have a sister?
Mm-hmm.
She ain't nothing like you, right?
Nothing.
There you go. How would I know
Mm-hmm.
that?
Totally different. You would think we have two different sets of parents.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She is chilling. I'm a go-getter.
Right.
I don't like to depend on
From the
anybody.
very
She's
beginning.
needy.
From the
Mm-hmm.
very from being kids, y'all were different, just different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's why I said you seeing it, you looking at it, but you ain't seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay, because I gave you enough,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I gave you enough to think about.
You did.
Yeah, think about. Okay, if you need to book a session with me, you could go to my website and you could book a session. If you need a half hour, just DM me and be like, Lawrence, I don't need a whole hour, just need a half hour, and we'll work it. Everybody, if you don't need a whole hour, which I'm gonna do it, I'm an hour person,
Okay.
but I do understand that I just kind of showed up here, and I have my regular clients, but just kind of showed up here, and so I'll reduce it half price. I'll just, you know what? I'll still do the hour. I'll just reduce it half price. And my half price is $75. That's my
Okay.
half price. Okay.
Okay.
So, uh, the website won't take half price. It will only take the full price. But if you DM me, I will just send you over a Cash App and then book you online on my website and things like that. And that's to everybody. If you're on and you want to book a session with me, my website's only it's gonna do an hour. So DM me and say, Lawrence, I was on your website and I want that offer, and I will extend it to you immediately. Because a lot of you need me all the way up to the New Year's because some stuff is going on, and I'm also doing spiritual baths and ancestral ceremonies. So you're going to see videos of me doing that this weekend as well. So you're going to see me talking to you, then you're going to see me um, in nature working with my students, working with people flying in. I work with people during this time. I work with the whole family. I'm a type of healer that works with the whole family. I don't just work with one
Okay.
person. And I don't go after the whole family. It's just once the energy happens, the cousin wants me, it's all like that. And so that's how I work with them, old school. So I
Can I
just thought,
ask one more question?
okay,
Just does 45 look good? I'll be 45 in February. And I'm just
baby,
like,
baby, it's 44.
okay.
Baby, you got to get to, you don't rush past 44.
Okay.
To the last drop, go get you that 44.
Okay.
That 45 is good. I'm going to tell you 45 is good. But baby, that 44 and that 33, life changing.
Okay.
Life changing. So
Okay.
hold
That's
on to
confirmation of something I posted. Okay.
Okay, so I'm talking about we ain't even done with 44 yet. We ain't done. The
Okay.
end of 44 is mwah, because that's when you put everything to practice that you learn.
Absolutely. Thank
Okay?
you.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, you will. All right. Good night.
Good night. Okay, we got the truth. Oh, I got some messages down here, baby. So you're energy healer, energy reading. Kind of. Hey, the truth, how are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yep, you're a little low. I probably need to, I can't hear you completely. You sound a little low.
Let me try a different area.
That's good. Wherever that is, you're good.
Can you hear me a little bit better?
Yes, I can. I can.
I
So
had
is this your first time with me?
it is. I was actually strolling through, and you were actually speaking to another lady that was on live, and a lot of things that you said just hit home. I was a little bit I'm a little bit brought back myself too because I started this spiritual journey like literally awakening in December of 2022, and a little bit confused of it all because it's like when I say awaken, I mean to the point to where I literally woke up one morning outside, it's sun out. I wasn't feeling that great. I started praying to my God like I always do. Seeing black and white spots like an old TV screen just like literally flash before my eyes. And before you know it, it's like I was completely numb and in a different state. And I was like, what is going on? So I was completely confused. And I'm like, and still didn't know what awakening was. But it's like, I'm on my phone, I'm using my phone, and I was in a different trance. It's like things were just coming to me, like things was being shown to me. And I'm like, what is really going on? So as you can see, I said December of 2022, and this is just December of 2023. So it's only been like literally a year. And I'm still, learning a lot of things, but I do know just from what my guides say, because I can't trust them. I'm be honest with you. I've learned that we have guides and we have a guardian or ascended masters or whatnot, that's been guiding us throughout our entire life. But we still got some tricksters to it, so you can't be safe, with what we believe and what we hear. But from what they tell me, okay, you're a star seed, you're from Pleiadian, and I'm constantly being told now I'm on the seven dementia. So I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of confused about with them, because I'm not sure if they're actually telling me the truth. And it's only because I do know for sure that you can actually be deceived by your spirit guides, if they've been deceived by, demonic forces, spirits, or whatever.
Okay. Okay. I get it. And you, let me give you a little bit of light on that. Because it seems like and it does happen sometimes when you have to determine the difference between a channel and you talking to your guides.
Okay.
So open a channel is what I'm doing. So I'm not really talking to my guides. My guides are not here.
Okay.
They're stepping back because this is not for them.
Okay.
This is not for them. So when I speak to a channel, the channel is going to tell you, and the channel is not a being. Channel is it's pure light source.
Okay.
You are needed. Okay. Because it's difficult to put all this on. Okay. Let me say it to you in a way that, and I think I got a little bit in, but let me say it to you in a way that you get it at your basis. Okay. The battle's already won. We're waking up to a winning battle. You need to, when you focus, go to my videos, you're a light worker. You're coming out of a place of, there's a lot of, where you were, people were explaining 7 dimensions, explaining all this, but they're not living it.
Right.
So that's why you can't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
And they are not thinking that they should live it, because you're moving past them. It's like they opened the door and it's like you woke up and you walked out your room and you're awakened, and they were like outside the door. They just happened to be outside the door, but you're really going to walk by them.
Right.
You're going to walk by them. I'm not going to say it's all lollipops and there is no resistance. No, I'm not. There is. But you must have, here's the thing. I'm going to say this also. The battle is in your mind, so create a reality where they don't exist, and they won't exist.
You know what? I got it up since you just said that. Now, here's the thing, and it's crazy that you said that. I know for sure I got to book a session with you, but I'm starting to think that I know I'm past 5D and 6D. Just hear me out. Just let me know if you feel me where I'm coming from. In my mind, with my reality, and this is crazy, but I mean, like, it's fun, but then it can get scary. So in my reality, I can literally close my eyes and take myself into a reality to where I'm literally on a roller coaster ride. And when I say I'm on Disney World, I can literally create a whole zoo and be rubbing on animals, and I can feel it,
Right.
So
Right.
I got this channeling source where it's open, where I can literally communicate from time to time, like with my guardian angel or spirit guide. So when they come in, they can channel. They can literally, my channeling system is open to where they can lean me forward to yes or backwards to no. So when they come in and they entwine with me, and I go into this reality, oh, they're scared. Nobody wants to go on these rides with me. So I know I'm in a different reality. And then and it's like a meditation reality, but I can go in it and then I can come out it. And, it gets confusing to them to where they don't like it, and they try to, they don't like it. They really don't like it.
Well, they don't like to go that high.
Yes.
That high. That's too high for them. It's too high for them. They didn't sign up for that. They really are guiding you on the 3rd to 4th. They know the 3rd to 4th. dimension.
Yes, and that's
Right.
what I told him. I said, well, and I was talking to them earlier, and I said, I want to, I like they bother me at times, so I like to bother them, and I said, I want to jump timelines, and they said no, and I said, well, you know what? Let me try. So I go into my meditation mode. It don't take me that long. I do the 369 breathing method. So once I
Okay.
do the 369 breathing method, I can actually close my eye, visualize I'm there, and I can open my eyes to this water portal. So the water portal is literally a vision of
Oh,
what I'm looking.
wait.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta stop you. I was like, wait.
I'm sorry.
No. You was getting ready. I saw the channel. I saw you getting ready. I was like, whoa. These people that sign up, you get ready to drop on something. Yeah. And I got you. I know it. I was just like, whoa. I understand now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
why I got to book a session with you because I'm really I'm like I need to communicate this outside of myself and them to
Right.
others that can understand it because sometimes I know I'm at a different point mentally and on a different dimension, but when you can't communicate with that to other people that's not there, if that makes
Right.
any sense. It
Right.
makes
And it hurts you because I call it you rubbing your diamond up against a brick wall. Because you're too refined, the conversation's too refined to be talking to someone so coarse.
Exactly. Now, one more thing, because I know you got a lot of people, because I was waiting too.
Yeah, I got
So
somebody
I'm not
coming on
gonna be
spiritual
selfish.
healing.
I'm not going to be selfish and take, but I just got one more. So I end up getting to this point to when I connected. I wasn't always like this. I want to say I got like this within the past. I want to say month maybe to where they said I was like literally at a 7D dimension. And I'm really been honest with being able to create these things, but I literally had tapped into should I say, my inner God. So they say like you was talking earlier about religion. Like we wake up and we find out a bunch of things and. In the Bible, it says, if I abide in thee and thee abide in me, if thee shall ask, it should be done unto thee, which means God is within us too. They had us
Okay,
praying to
okay,
God
okay,
outside. So
okay.
once I connected fully to my inner self and I connected to a Christ conscious mind, when I did that, it became something else. Like I can literally speak light language, and I didn't know that light language was a
Okay.
frequency.
So let me interject something real quick. So because there's one thing I haven't heard you say, and I've heard you say things about 7D and 6D. I've heard you said all of that. But what you haven't said of your galactic DNA, you're traveling to these dimensions in the same macabre that you left in. Okay.
Is that how you saying that's how I'm doing it?
Yeah, well, you're macabre meaning you're traveling to these dimensions still as a human. So
That's
you're seeing it through a human's eye.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You have galactic DNA. When you go into the sixth dimension, you're no longer a human. You're pulling on your okay, so you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can we go? Because you're gonna have to book a session. We can't do this no more.
I know you just okay. I got to.
Okay.
I'm going on. I appreciate you very much.
Appreciate you too. We'll talk soon, the truth. All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, we got spirit. Oh, I got some more people. Y'all guys hang on. The guests are coming through, so hang on for a minute. I got spiritual healer. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Is this your first time with me?
Yes, I was scrolling and I saw you. Your energy was amazing. I was hearing everybody feel. I'm like, oh my God, I want to talk to him.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. So, do you have a question?
I don't have a question.
So you want me to give you a message? Is that what
Yes.
this is? Well, point me into a direction in your business, in your spiritual, like
Okay,
where.
so like the beautiful young lady who just got off, she was amazing.
Yeah, amazing energy.
She was great. But I've been on my spiritual journey for about 3 years. Like you were just telling her, you said 33 and 44 are amazing. Don't even skip past 44.
Right.
I started my spiritual journey at 33 years old. I'm
Mm-hmm.
36 now. I had to awaken at 33 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So what my spiritual awakening came from, like she said, she just walked outside. Mine came from being in a relationship. Like the relationship had to end. God was like, this has to be over. So I awakened from a relationship. And it's like one day I woke up, was like, this is not where I'm supposed to be at. I need to leave this relationship. It's time for me to go. And it's like after I turned 33 years, like my eyes were just open to me. And then I started getting downloads. I started realizing I had spiritual gifts, like I'm clairvoyant. God was sending me like so many messages in my dreams. Like I would go to sleep and I would see like life before it even happened. Like he would show me everything in my. I still get downloads in my sleep, but when I first started my spiritual journey, like when I close my eyes, I see everything. I see the truth.
Yeah.
Is exactly what it is. Right now with my spiritual journey, I feel like I'm kind of stuck. I am a tarot reader. I do tarot on TikTok. I used to have my own tarot business where I just like read people. And it was
Wait a minute. Did you see my tarot video?
no.
Okay, well that's homework. You're gonna have to see that if I don't bring it up right now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I do tarot now. Last year I did tarot like as a business. It was lucrative, but then like I had to stop doing it because my reader, the one who reads me, she was like, you was getting way too much attention on TikTok, and the energy was just not really good towards you. Like you have so many
Okay.
people sitting.
So let me tell you about your business, your tarot reading business. Let me do that because I think that might give you more light to your gift.
Okay.
What's happening, and you go to my videos. What's happening? I started off about 25 years ago as a medium in Dallas. So I was trained as a medium, and I was trained a lot different than you guys are, but you guys need this experience. I'm assuming I can look at it right now and tell it to you. When I would walk over, I never read with tools. My was old school. You touch my hands.
Ooh, okay.
So that's how we did, and we did it for 5 hours straight, no break. It was one of the top, and we did this every weekend. It was one of the top. It still is one of the top fairs to do it. It's training. So I'm telling you this because I want you to know I know what I'm talking about when I'm going to give you this advice.
Yes, sir.
And so when I would walk over to the tarot readers and we'd have a break, we would exchange. It's called exchange. And I would always say, read me without the cards. And they would read me and I'd be like, well, you don't need the cards then. And they were like, oh, I'm like,
Yes.
the cards are for a certain level, not unless you're making your own cards.
Yes.
That's another story. But you have to be aware of the power of the movement that's happening now. Now, I will say TikTok tarot readers they have skipped a step, and their business will only peak and then it will, because you're taking a big gift and you are opening it up to people who need healing.
Yes.
They don't need for you to tell them something.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want for you to tell them the truth. So it's kind of muddy waters. But I will train you to go in the fair. There are fairs happening all around you where you could get training and get long-term clients. See, when we started, we had to do things over the phone. I still do phone. In fact, 50% of my clients have never seen me for years. We do it over the phone.
Yeah.
Because you have to be, and the reason why I'm saying this to you is because my gift folds out like this.
Yeah.
Folds out like this. So TikTok is not a place for you to start your business.
Yeah, it was something like it came and it went, and I was told like that was only for you to open up your gift. You're not supposed to stay there.
Who are you told by?
I have a reader who I've been going to for the last 3 years.
Does she work fairs?
No.
Then that's not the person you need to listen to.
Okay.
You need someone who actually, and there's millions, a lot of us. You need someone who's in the business that can give you experience advice, not someone telling you about something new.
Okay.
And all respect to her.
Yeah.
What you need is you need elders to tell you, no, baby.
Yes, I've been looking for I need somebody to tell me what is going on. Like what I'm always like that's why I've stopped getting readings on myself, because I get told the same thing. You have this beautiful gift It needs to grow. It needs to expand. But like I don't know how to do that. And I do feel like I need to start reading tarot without my cards. I'm like, that's something I don't need to do anymore. Like, I don't
You
want
well, the reason why I'm saying that you need to go to a psychic fair, because you need to sit down in that energy.
yeah.
You need to sit down in the energy of 50 psychics that are reading for 5 hours. You need to see their faces. You need to see how they design. You need to see the people go to them. You need to see how they shop. People shop for psychics yearly. Like right now they're shopping for their yearly psychic. And that's what a fair is. That's what TikTok is. That's what I'm doing. It's
Wow.
my offering for free, but it's for you. It's my shopping. This is my gift. You're not going to get a full reading on TikTok. You're not going to get a full reading. You need to. So there is structural things that you need to know so that your gift folds out, so that you take them from the table, from reading them from the table, from the reading table to the healing table.
Yeah.
You just tell them, come over to the healing table. And also you need to book yourself in metaphysical shops. Work your craft outside of social media. Social media is the icing. It's not the cake. It's not
Right.
the cake. It will never be yet.
You're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Right.
Yeah.
So listen, book a session. I gotta go. I got other people that
Okay.
need to come on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, we got Miss Tiffany. Hello, Miss Tiffany.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hi. You called me. I can't believe it. I got through. Oh my God, that is so beautiful.
I'm going to get to you. No, I'm going to get to, I'm not saying everyone, but I'm going to get to the ones that have been waiting. You've been waiting. So what can we do for you? What can I do for you? Or is it your first time here? Have you seen me before?
This is my first time here. I've never seen you. I came across the page and I was reading the messages, and I love spirituality,
Okay.
and I've had ups and downs and stuff like that. And versus me asking a question, because I was gonna ask the question, but I would prefer that you give me what the universe or what source has for me.
Okay. What I'm getting is it's kind of like a reverse message in a sense, in terms of the original saying. The original saying is you have to crawl before you walk. What I'm getting is you have to run before you walk.
Okay, I gotta run before I walk.
Yes, meaning you have to do something quickly until you can relax and walk slowly.
Okay, I gotta do something quickly
Right.
before I can relax and walk slowly.
Right. You need to get to, there is a, and you'll book a session with me. There's a destination that you're headed to that unlocks the next phase of your life. And and I don't know, I would have to tap in even deeper, but it's a destination. There's something that, has been calling you to do something.
Yeah, you're right, of course.
Yeah. And so, but when here's the thing.
Okay.
Stop letting people talk you in and out of your life.
Oh wow, that just happened to me. That just happened to me. Somebody just talked me into buying a car and I had to call my lawyer.
Stop letting people stop, because I'm finding that there's multiple decisions. So right now, you're going to need to book a session with me, but I'm going to tell you this. Follow your gut, follow your intuition. Sometimes you got to rush to something and then you're going to be able to walk, but you got to get there.
Okay.
You got to get there. That's the part. You got to get there. And if everything's headed there and you're getting indications to go, like the call is coming from in the house, meaning it's an inner guidance. This is not an outer guidance thing.
And I you know, I you know, I try my best to listen so well. I meditate. But then I
No,
also know.
this is about, sometimes you already have the message. You just,
Yeah.
yeah, you already have it. So they're not going to keep giving you the same message. They're like, no, you already have the message. You trust more. Trust. And I
Trust
know it's
more.
difficult because it's new ground, but you can't stay in the place you've been in and want change.
Okay. Now
Okay?
I definitely receive that because I have um like I know we in Mercury retrograde, but on the same token, like one day I just woke up and it was just like I was done with
Yeah.
so many things. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
when I tell you,
hmm
when I say it, like at first, I had a really bad breakdown at work and I had to leave work.
Okay.
Um, I had a lot of people that passed away in my family, my mom, my dad,
Okay.
my sister, my grandmother, but I had
Okay. But
this
babe,
break.
baby, we get ready to go into a full reading here.
Okay, so what do I do? How do I?
Just go to my link. There's a link tree on my profile, and it'll have a place my website. It'll say book me. Because I know when you opened up your mom, I was gonna be like, okay, because we getting ready to go to because that part right there.
It cut your voice off.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you
Can-
now.
okay. Okay.
I can hear you. I
Okay.
can hear you.
I was gonna say the reason why I cut it off because when we open it up for your family, I want a whole bunch of stuff came in right there, and I was like, okay, so we're gonna have to do a private session or session before we go any further. But Miss Tiffany, thank you, and I think I've given you something to go on and confirm some of the things that you probably knew already, but giving you that light. So thank you, and book a session with me, and like I don't know if I told you this. I'm doing a special. The website has 150, which is my hourly rate, but I'm doing half off, so $75 for an hour. You would just need to DM me and tell me that you were on the live, and then I'll give you because my website is only gonna charge you full fee for it, so I have to do it a different way. Okay. Hello? Oh, I got that.
I apologize for hitting you with that energy. I'm sorry.
No. Don't apologize. No. That's my job. That's the job. I didn't want to open it up because we were at a frequency that it was going to come straight on out, and I'd rather reserve it for a private set. You know how I mean? Because I have to dig into that. There's some stuff that you need to be aware of. Not you probably are anyway, but you just need the energy to see it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon, Tiffany.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna look at your page so I can see what's on here.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye now.
Okay, so somebody intuitively yours wanted. I think I got 4 guests. Show.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Hold on. I'm just going to invite a whole bunch of people so that we can have the. Okay, and I can just go 5. We all got. Everybody's got 5 minutes. Okay. Well, you got. I'm gonna extend yours. Okay. So intuitively yours. I like that. Do you have a question for me?
I do. I just wanted to know, real simple. I think it's simple. Like, can you tell me what my spiritual gifts all are?
Well, we won't have a lot of time for that. Let's see. Let me give you. Okay, let me give you a message that will talk about your spiritual gifts, and I think it will answer some of what you're asking. It's interesting because you can work with very wounded people, but not you can work with wounded, and for some reason I'm feeling that they're physically wounded and emotionally at the same time. Are you a nurse?
No, I'm not a nurse, but I know why you got that part. Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like the way I saw it, you were you knew a little bit more than the Anyway,
I
anyway,
got you. Yep.
yeah. Um, you're going to be called into service.
Yeah.
There's something that's going to happen where you're called into service. You have all the gifts. It's not about the gifts. It's about the time on the planet where they are needed.
Okay.
And so I would. That's why I said it seems like these people are physically wounded and emotionally wounded at like a war, like something. I don't know if it's like war, our war, but there, or it could be PTSD. PTSD. There you go.
Mm.
It's PTSD. I was like, weird because that's it. It's PTSD because they're physically wounded and emotionally wounded, and you have a gift for that.
Yeah, that's my physical empath ability.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and you have a gift, but it goes a little further. Like you know it now
Yeah.
because you're in training, but when it actually is going to be put to full use, it expands out further. It
And
expands out to full treatments.
okay.
It expands out to full treatments. When you book a session with me, um, uh, you can bring a journal or you record me. There's you need from me infrastructure information.
Okay.
You don't need for me to tell you what gifts you have. You need for me to tell you where they fit.
Yeah, because I just feel like I'm on the tip of the iceberg. I know there's something deeper. So
You
yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
you are. You're really on the tip of the iceberg. Here's a thing. Um, go on my video, see ascension numbers. Are you seeing 111, 444, 333s? Are you seeing those
Only
numbers?
the
Okay.
111s, yes.
Okay. Go through my videos. You're going to see there's information on my page that will answer a lot of your questions in terms of you getting an indication of where we are right now. Because
Okay.
you're
Good.
in your world, so you're not really sure where we are on the planet right now.
Yeah, that's very true. That's why I'm asking. I'm asking a lot of questions and trying to figure out, yeah, where do I fit in? Because I know all this stuff, but it's like tip of the iceberg. I know it's deeper.
Yes,
So,
it's deeper. And here's another thing: you can't get it wrong, even if you tried.
oh wow.
You can't get it wrong. The we there are so many teams of people working behind us to keep this movement happen. If we don't have the responsibility or we don't have the authority to screw this up.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we could slow it down,
Yep.
but we're not, it's bigger than us. So, if you know it's the tip of the iceberg and you're like, okay, so where are you living? Where you
Georgia.
at? Okay. Woo, I'm getting a lot of Georgia. You got to come west. You got to come west for some of it's like the healing is coming, interesting, it's headed east, but it's coming from the west of
Okay.
the country. So there's healing modalities that you don't know that we know. It just hasn't gotten to Georgia yet.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so follow my page, Facebooks and stuff like that. You're going to see more people link up and get a full. Okay, so we on to the next one. Trace, is it
Hi.
Trace through time and space?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much. Wonderful to see you. I'm like the third person, I guess, who just kind of scrolled and came across you, and I just knew I had to speak with you tonight. So thank you so
Good.
much.
I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad we can connect
Mhm.
and give you what you came for.
I
So
saw that you were giving what our gifts are, and I thought, boy, that's a huge one for me because I feel like I've been blocking my gifts for 100 years, um, and I really want to know if my anxiety or something is what's blocking me, and so I'm always, I just think too much, I think, basically, and so I thought,
well, no, well, oh gosh, how do I say this? Your gifts are not always human.
Mm,
So that's where the anxiety kind of kicks in. Because it's not you have galactic DNA. You process huge amounts of information at one time. You crunch it like And you can spit it out and explain it, but here's the thing: you don't have anyone to explain it to.
Nope.
So try not to do all of it if you don't have anybody who's going to be on the other side that needs it. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure how to turn it off, I guess.
Okay, so good. I'm glad you said that. You know how you turn it off? Nature.
Ah,
Go to a tree, and when you go to my pages, you're going to see me doing tree meditation. You'll actually see all of us doing it.
Mhm.
Because your anxiety can't take over nature. It cannot make a tree anxious. Okay, it cannot do that. That tree will knock it right on out because that's what nature does.
And I love trees so much too. Thank
Yes.
you.
Because you know exactly. That's why I said just go to one. It'll tell you what to do. It'll tell you what to do, and you'll sit down. But go to my pages because I think I actually have me laying on a tree, talking, and you have other people that you'll see look at their faces. That's what I want you to see.
Okay.
I want you to look at all these people's faces. Look at the look on their faces. Look at their chest. Look at how relaxed they are. And then look at how you know they probably were before they got there. Like you can still see the remnants of the stress, but you can see it leaving. And all you have to do is program that. You have a programming mind, so you just needed to see it. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much. I feel that so well in my soul. I feel that my gut.
Good, because that's what you waited for, because you were going through too much. And if you want to book a session with me, please book a session with me. I'm doing half off. So just DM me and say, hey, I was at your live. I'd like a session, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, who do we have? We have Lita. Hi, Lita. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, 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 good. How are you tonight?
I'm better than I was the last time you spoke to me. I still have so much going on.
It's okay. I think we all gonna have so much going on for a while. So how can I help you tonight? Where can we go tonight?
Uh, you know, I'm curious as well, about the numbers, the recurring numbers, and and also, is there a message? Because like I said, I feel like I'm hitting a wall,
You know,
like I'm stuck, like I can't.
well, I'm gonna say this to you
Okay,
because I think what this message is really simple. It's gonna be simple for now. For now, I'm sure it's gonna be complicated the next time we talk, but right now, rest your mind.
okay,
Rest. Stop thinking. Relax.
okay.
Rest. Rest. You need a reset. Just
Yes.
rest. Yeah, just rest. It's all too jumbled up together right now to make sense of it. You have it. Just know that you have what you need to have. Right now, take some rest. Sleep. Meditate while you're sleeping. Get it in a
See,
dream.
that's a problem right there. I really don't know how. I've never.
Okay, so I'm going to give you something real quick, a treatment real quick when you go to sleep. When you go to sleep, I want you to place your hands on your chest and I want you to breathe deeply 10 full times.
Okay,
Get the oxygen. What's happening is that you're not getting oxygen and you're not telling your body to relax. Like even though you're laying down in meditation, you're still up there. So pull yourself down. Breathe deeply. Just do it 10 times.
okay,
And you will find that you have relaxed your mind. And here's another thing. I'm going to tell it to you. You're going to make sense. And even if it'll make sense.
okay,
Whenever you're having anxiety or you're having too much, remember you can't think of two things at once.
okay.
Okay? Just always like I can't think of two things at once. So if if I'm thinking something good, I can't be thinking something bad. So when I'm
Right.
thinking something bad, I have to force myself to think something good. It erases the bad. Okay?
Okay,
All right,
okay,
Lita. Thank
okay.
you. And we'll talk
Thank you.
soon. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. We have caramel coated. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
Is this the first time you've been here?
Yes, my first time.
Okay. Have you been listening to us? Listening to me?
Yes, I've been listening for about 5 minutes now.
Oh, okay. So do you have a question or do you want me to give you a message?
Um, I do have a question, but so many people have asked already about what the
Okay,
gifts
ask me.
are.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. It seems like you have like I don't know what this is it like a candlelight? Seems like a fairy energy or candlelight. I can't quite get it. It's old. I can tell you that. It's old. But I don't know what it is completely. Like I see you with a candle, like a lamp, and you seem to be very old. Like not old, like it seems to be in the 17 or 1600s.
Hmm.
Um, there's a gift that is from your ancestry. I don't know why. Is it writing? Hmm. I can't grab it. It's like writing. It's parchment paper. Oh, gosh, I can't write it. I can see it. It's something that you do. You channel? Do you speak light language?
N-
Have you ever
no,
spoken a language that kind of came out of your mouth and you didn't know what it was?
no.
Okay. Um, I'll tell you this. The gift that you have is either it's old and you're going to bring it back out again. It's actually probably two or three gifts combined. The way they're showing it to me is that you're in some place, you have a candlelight, and you're writing on parchment paper with ink. You seems like some type of castle. It's all I see, and you're writing. But whatever you're writing, it's helping people. It's helping people, and I don't know. It's a very old parchment. It's in a book, um, and I can't get the all of it. I just see that it's old, and I don't think you were a woman. You were a man when you were doing this.
Mm,
Okay?
okay.
All right, sweetie. I'll talk to you
Thank,
soon.
thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Okay, we've got Ashley.
Yes.
Okay, so Ashley, it's been a while since you started, so you've seen a lot. Do you have a
Hmm.
question?
Yes, I'm kind of curious about um my what I should be doing like career wise slash for passive income.
How old are you?
33.
There you go. You've heard us talk about 33.
Yes.
Okay. So, how long, when did you turn 33?
February.
Okay. Oh, so you get ready. It's like someone else. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you need to do what you love for passive income. You need to do something that you love,
Okay.
something that you're passionate about. It has to help people. Um,
Mm.
there's not a lot of contact with you, though. There's not a lot of
You said
contact with you. Meaning the people buying
contact.
it, yeah, the people, whatever you're offering, they don't see you personally. Like they might buy the product, but they don't see you.
Okay.
You know, that helps you evolve. Uh, where are you living?
North Carolina, Charlotte.
Charlotte? Okay. Uh, okay, so let me connect you with, do you know Asha Sims?
No.
She owns like a yoga. Okay. Um, Google Asha Sims, North Carolina. Tell her that you had me on a live,
Okay.
and just see what she's doing, call all the classes and the things that she's offering. Because you need a community right now. You need a community. They of
Hmm.
older people, older women. Um, there's a part of your gift that is community based, like your passive income comes from a need. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. Hang around. Asha Sims is her name. Tell her that you know Lawrence, Water Shaman, and me and Asha. I work in Charlotte too. I'm in Texas, but Charlotte
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah, Charlotte is my second home. So I work in Charlotte every other year. I stay there for like 3 or 4 months, and I work. And so and there are pictures you'll see on my website of me working in Charlotte as well. Um, it's a cemetery. Don't freak out. It's just a cemetery.
You said that's her website?
Asha Sims is her name. Just Google her.
Oh, just Google. Okay.
Yeah, because she's everywhere. So just Google her. Tell her that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thank
and
you.
we'll talk soon. All right. Bye bye. Okay, people. I gotta go because I've been on for a while, and I want to thank you all. And I didn't get to everyone, but I will be on tomorrow. You guys and it's always around the same time, around 8 o'clock Central Time. So get with me, and we'll do this again tomorrow. But I gotta go, gotta get some rest, and I got again tomorrow. I'm back at it. Thank you so much, and you're amazing. Thanks so much for spending this time with me. Tell everyone about me. I'm trying to get all of this out to all of my people so we can get this going. Love you all. Peace and love.